just a easy regulation. We can be easy that a plan, flow like water in a stream.
Welcome to Sip and Talk. I'm your host, DJ Kipclassic Zambia, and today I'm chilling at Leonades Restaurant and Lounge in Ndola. And on the program today, I'll be joined by the CEO and founder of Broadway Models Zambia, who happens to be Mr. Yield Kunda. Welcome to the program, Mr. Kunda.
Thank you very much. You know the COVID-19
Yeah,
is real,
man. Yeah.
So yeah, I had to come with the mask.
We are all keeping that social distance and
Of
we are
course, of
sanitizing.
course. I
and
hope
we're
you did
yeah,
your
man,
test,
yeah,
right?
man, yeah, man. I've done my test, came out negative, and I'm looking
yeah.
forward to getting the vaccine.
Oh, okay, that thing is real.
Yeah, man, it's real.
Okay.
I'm like looking forward to get the vaccine.
I'm just
as soon
saying
as
it's
possible.
making hypes on social media. It's making waves. A lot of people are video tasting and all that.
Yeah, man.
So, by the way, thanks for hosting me.
You're welcome. So, as per our tradition, I offer you a drink.
Okay.
So there comes our drink.
Okay. I can see black label and a cocktail.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think a cocktail is for you.
All right. Thank you.
And the black label is for me.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The conversations are actually better if you're drinking something.
I know.
Yeah, man.
Hi, madam. How are you?
Alright, how are you?
Kind of open the black label.
Welcome to Leonades.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, Mr. Kunda,
Yes, please.
let's jump into our conversation today.
Mm-hmm.
What is Broadway Models Zambia?
Please enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Well, may I clear my thoughts
Sure,
first?
sure,
Because
no
this
problem.
looks very interesting.
Yeah, man.
Trust
yeah,
me, I need to
yeah,
sip
man.
this.
Courtesy of Leonades. This is what you get when you visit this place, man.
Okay, let me guess. This is supposed to be cranberry cooler.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know your alcohol well, man.
It's not alcohol. It's a virgin cocktail.
I
It's a mocktail, rather. So,
I like that, man.
okay, so
The conversations are actually better when you're drinking something.
yeah.
That's
I
why we call
figured, I
it. That's
figured.
why we call it sip and talk.
All right.
So let's get into our conversation. What is Broadway Models Zambia?
Well, Broadway Models Zambia, it's a modeling agency based in Ndola in Lusaka. Basically, we groom and train models, both females and male models. And then sometime last year, we had to add up some flavor to it because we discovered to say we've been doing a couple of events that people actually are not aware of.
Sure.
Like we've been paid or hired to host an event on behalf of the company, people, or other entities. So we had to add an aspect of events managing and hosting.
Okay.
So we are a modeling agency that does event hosting and event managing.
When did you set up this company?
Okay, so I started Broadway Models Zambia sometime in 2013, 2012, somewhere there. Yes.
What prompted you to
Well,
go into that space?
Yes, well, I got too much hype from upcoming models, as well as models, not just in Lusaka, but as far as Kitwe, before I moved to Ndola. And then, so yeah, I discovered to say I was in a platform where I used to do most of running activities where I used to do modeling as well. And then I figured to say there are these young boys and girls out there with no connection, with no experience. So I opened up Broadway as a foundation for the upcoming models, which we manage now freelancers as well as models who signed under our agency.
So, like from 2013 up to now, how has been the business?
The business has been quite well in the Copper Belt, where I would say we've done a couple of events, we've made a couple of good models now. We've done events from in Wansha, Kitwe, Mufulila, Chingola, Ndola, Kabwe, Lusaka. I would say like we've been about.
When you say you've done events, what exact events do you do?
Okay, we've done Miss Luansha in Luansha, we've done Miss Kitwe, we've done Miss Eva Chabala in Kitwe,
Okay.
we've done Miss Mufudila, we've done Kopala Fashion Show. We are now running the Ndola Fashion Week, which is
that's
a
nice.
brand under Broadway Models.
Okay.
It's actually an event that comes every year and it's a themed event. And this year we are planning to have it at the Urban Hotel, which is just near Leonades Restaurant and Lounge. It's just like maybe a few meters away from these premises. So we working towards improving the brand in the Copper Belt and the notion that's behind fashion and modeling.
Yeah,
so we are doing all these events just to give an opportunity to young people so they can foster in their fields. Like we say, we've done Miss Face of Copper Belt. We've been hired, some of our models have been there. We've trained a couple of models. I would say we worked with Miss Blumia International. We've worked with so many brands.
So like how many models are you currently working with? How many people are signed
Currently,
to your agency?
we have, I think, roughly 50 from the Copper Belt, and
Okay.
we have about 30, 20 in Lusaka, and other towns, we have maybe 2 or 3 in different locations. So, but Copper Belt, I would say we have over 50 because we have 40 something confirmed models under our agency with contracts, and we have about 20 or so freelancers whom we are managing when we're having events, and we're trying to see how we can just work with them
So when you say you've got models that are
under our agency,
under contract,
those are official Broadway Models
Yeah, man.
Zambia. Those are the models that we work with as Broadway models.
Yeah, man.
But we also have freelancers models under, not Broadway, but under me, under my management. Yes.
so like when you say you sign a model to your modeling agency, what are some of the perks that come with that contract when you sign them? What does someone expect from you as a modeling agency if they're signed under the?
Well, the exclusive rights under that, it's one thing that we say, it's exposure, they say,
Yeah,
which
man.
is comes to full-time management, mentorship programs. We go through catwalking, schedules, where we also do marketing. We market a model, we put on a platform, he or her, we put them on a platform. We do all sorts of marketing and benefits so that that person benefits and the agency benefits at the end of the day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
From an economic point of view, is the business you're doing, is it economical?
Well, let's
Is
face
it benefiting both you and the models? How do you run the numbers?
Well, that's a good question. Well, modeling on its own, it has its positive and a negative part of it, just like any other business.
Basically.
It takes time to merge or to rise to a certain level where you say, okay, we are getting contracts,
Yeah.
we are getting this, we are getting that, we're getting this. So on a business side of it, it's doing not so much, but it's doing good.
Okay.
You understand? Whereby we are doing events where we are benefiting from it, and the models are benefiting from it. Like we are running in Ndola Fashion, where we are paying our models for that,
Yeah.
to work. These are models under our brand, but yet we are paying them to work
Yeah, man.
for the fashion show.
Yeah, man.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a two-way thing. It's making money, it's not making money, but it depends. Because let's face it, modeling is a seasonal business.
Yeah, man.
We have the hype in summer where they need models for events, for promotional purposes, for branding, and etc. They need models for fashion show. They need models for beauty pageants. They need models for activation. So all those are things that we look into. We say winter, there's no much things
man.
available because people are, they
They're
they're
hibernating.
hiding. They're
Oh, they're
hibernating,
hibernating, alright.
They're hiding because they don't want to be at an event when it's chilled.
Yeah,
They don't want to go at an event when it's chilled. So like certain activities during that period are not so much happening.
Yeah.
So come summer, we have a lot of business. We have demand. Yes.
So apart from catwalking and these Miss
Yeah, pageants. Yes.
beauty pageants,
Yes.
what other things do your models do?
Well, just few days we took part in a Keep Zambia clean campaign.
Okay.
So those are things that just doesn't benefit the models on a platform spotlights perception. Well, okay,
Yeah.
I'm a model, I'm there. We also take it back to the community.
Yeah, man.
You understand? We work with different organizations. We work with different NGOs. We've partnered with them to ensure that we go with what's trending. You understand? Because modeling is about what's trending. Let's say just a few weeks ago we did a Kids in the campaign. Earlier on we did the COVID-19 sensitization. We did the children born in prison last year, which was our main purpose for our first ever Ndola Fashion Week, where we went to Kansanji prison, where we did some donations, and then we made the song throughout 2020 where we're talking about kids born in prison. Not everyone knows about the actual babies
That
who
are
are
born
born
in-
in prison,
yeah,
yes.
which is
And
sad.
those kids who are taken care of by social welfare, because many families fail to claim those kids.
Yeah, man.
You understand? So those are things that the message you are putting across to the nation and to the communities, like that. There are these things happening in your communities that you're not aware of. So be alert. So we have many programs, as well as the HIV program, where we tell our models about. Say there is now the PrEP thing going
And
on,
PrEP.
where PrEP and PrEP, where people need to know about it. You know, like when you go to your homes, if somebody's going through a certain situation, tell them, okay, you know there's PrEP, there's what. So all that thing that we are telling our models about, it's not just about catwalking, dressing good, looking good, playing the part. You know, we're telling them about certain life issues that they need to learn and understand.
No, that's actually very good. But you know, we live in a Christian nation, and modeling in general has this negative connotation. When I tell I'm a models, Maole, and 2018, you saw what happened. One of the models in our country, Miss Yavonga, there was that
Yeah, that's
scandal that
video.
she was
You know,
involved in.
you know,
What do you say to
for
people
me,
that
this
look
is
at this
what-
business in that line?
You know, I'm a very, very, very particular person, and my models do know that I don't tolerate when it comes to indecence.
Yeah, man.
You understand how you portray yourself outside the premises.
Yeah, man.
You know, in our context, I say that you are not allowed to do anything that compromise our name and compromise your name. Because, as you are aware, Broadway Models, it's a brand that attaches to many brands.
Yeah, man.
You know, companies do come to us and they give us proposals. Like where we are right now, we are not just sitting in Leonades, we are promoting Leonades.
Yeah, it's
So
good, it's
whatever
good.
you are going to do outside these premises should go in line with
The principles.
Leonades, yes.
Amen.
So in that one, you know, we are putting a message across to parents, guardians, and people that go to our page to say, modeling, quite okay, it comes with this, you know, excitement to say just because you do 1, 2, 3 things, you feel like you are already on a spotlight, you are a star, so you want to do things that will, you know, conflict with your career. But it's not the case with our brand. And we tell Amon to say, you need to respect yourself first for others to respect you.
Amen.
You understand? Because you can't just go naked, you know, and then you're like, okay, yes, I'm a model. No, even in our proposal say that, you know, we respect the values of others.
Yeah, man.
Like we have Somalians, we have Muslims under our brand.
Oh.
We can't force them to take off their,
Their hijab.
you know, we can't take them off. It's their belief.
Yeah, man.
And we can't ask somebody to wear a bikini and be comfortable.
Yeah, man.
So we believe and we go and we tie ourselves to the constitutional principality of our nation.
Yeah, man.
Zambia is a Christian nation, and let's keep it that way. You know, we've argued with people that says modeling should be modeling that is supposed to be done. Yes, if it is modeling. We've got underwear models, you know,
Yeah,
swimsuit
man.
models. We've got hair models. We've got
We've
sports
got hand
models. We've got all
models.
those. Yes,
Yeah,
those are just nails.
Yeah, man.
I'm just using cover shoots where you
Yeah.
see just nails and
Yeah.
whatever. All those things. So we tell our models, say, pick a side that suits you.
Yeah, man. What you
So,
comfortable with?
so that at the end of the day, we don't face any future
Backlash.
You know, like that. Okay, you forced somebody to do this. You know, I was forced to do this. And before somebody does something, we give them, you know, a scenario. This is what we want you to do. Are you comfortable with it? And then at the end of the day, we sign, and then we go ahead and do this. So we live by the saying to say Zambia is a Christian nation, and we have to do what Christians do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, like somebody that might be watching us right now, if they want to join your agency, what is the criteria for somebody? If let's say I want to be a model, what does it take for someone to join
Okay,
your modeling
so
agency?
we have two. We have a physical, as well as an online casting. You can reach us via social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's direct. It's linked to our WhatsApp. So the moment you click on the text button, it will send a message to our WhatsApp number, and we respond to you right there and then.
Sure.
So when you click on any page, on any button from Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, it will redirect you to our WhatsApp message, where we'll get your message, and then we'll ask you to send us at least 2 images of yourself, maybe a portrait and a full body picture, and a brief intro about yourself. So that, and then our staff will get back to you.
Okay.
And then later on, maybe we'll give you a phone call, a video call, or maybe we'll ask you. You know, we are in a COVID-19 phase, so now we are doing everything online, where we'll ask you to send your images, like I said earlier on, and then we'll video call you, Zoom call you, interview you a bit. If we have any concern, we talk to your parents, anybody that in line with you, and then we'll get back to you if you qualify.
So the whole process, how long does it take?
It takes just maybe
From the
30
time-
minutes,
from
10
the
minutes.
time I
If
show
you text
interest?
me today, if you text me today, show
Yes.
interest, we'll go through social media platform where we start interviewing you, do a background check on you a bit, because we don't want
Yeah,
to
man.
attach ourselves with people with different brands. You know, we don't want crashing with brands. People with histories.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. So we want to protect our brand as well as their brand.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
So where can somebody find your modeling agency? Where are you located?
Okay. In Lusaka, we are found at Chester House.
Okay.
Yes, I've just forgotten the direction because I just moved there recently, so I need to like get details and know how it is because I haven't been in Lusaka in the longest time now. And then in Ndola, we are found in Itawa in off Chikola Avenue, second Chikola Avenue, that's particular street, at house number 15. We are found there, but we are found every day in town at every Saturdays at Loenta Theatre where we do our trainings and rehearsals from every Saturday from 13 to 16 hours.
So when you look at this industry, the modeling industry, can you say you fully utilized all the potential that it has, or there is still more room to grow? Like, is there still more room for more players in this business, or it
Yeah,
is
there's
saturated?
still room. It's still growing in a sense that, you know, like not everybody understands what modeling is all about. People are just hyped about it and say, okay, I wanna be a model, but they don't even know.
Yeah, man. What it
You know,
takes.
modeling is like it's like any other career. You need to study it, you need to understand it, and you need to fully prepare yourself, both physically, mentally. You know, there are a lot of you. Prepare yourself for it because modeling, it has its pros and cons, like I said, and it has its challenges. And it's an investment like any other. For you to grow as a model, to make it to that status of a supermodel, you need to invest in it. And as our country, as it stands now, we have very good models in Lusaka who've made it. That I'm seeing on Instagram who are making waves on social media to Namibia, Australia, just like within Ndola. Just one of the models I was working with last year went to represent Zambia at Miss Luma International, and she did well. So those are things I'm looking into. People are really investing in this career. So other people as well, they need to understand. And then also as Copperbell at large, you know, I'm seeing models growing and understanding, but they need to do more research about it for them to get to that status.
Sure. So the other thing that I wanted to find out is that in the recent past, we've seen the issue of body shaming.
Yes, sir.
Are you open to deal with people with all different body types, or you look for a specific type of people that you deal with? Are you into plus size models, skinny models? Like, what is the criteria?
You know, like you said, the world is evolving every day.
Yeah, man.
It's changing, and we are getting all those applicants, different body sizes and all that. And we don't say we have so per se a type.
Yeah, man.
Maybe we have all types of models. We have skinny models. We got thick, heavy, and all that because we have designers that makes different kinds of outfits. They make for thick ladies, slim ladies, tiny ones, and so for us we don't
Discriminate.
specify. Everyone is welcome to join the agency so long as they are willing. We bring it all, and then they have what it takes.
Yeah, man. So as we come to the end of the interview, on social media and online, where can people find Broadway Models?
They can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Okay.
And our Facebook handle is Broadway Models Zambia, and then Instagram is at Broadway Models. That's Twitter, and Facebook is Broadway Models Zambia. Twitter is Broadway Models. Instagram is Broadway_Zambia.
Okay.
Yes, you can find us on all those platforms, as well as if not those, you can just look for the Ndola Fashion Week, and then we'll respond to you because it's linked to the page. So
Ndola Fashion Week is the event that is about to happen. That's
yes, it's an event under Broadway Models.
That
and
is
it's
going to
happening
happen
this winter in July. It's going to be a 2-day event, and we are anticipating to have it from the Urban Hotel. We're waiting for feedback. Probably by tomorrow we might have feedback from them. It's going to be a 2-day event, 30th and 31st of July. It's going to attract a lot of whales.
Yeah,
People
man.
should look forward to it, like the last year one. Last year it was pretty much funny to the point where, because of the COVID-19, when they expanded the agency, okay, people weren't going to show up and all that. So we had a limited number of tickets that were made.
Yeah, man.
To our surprise, we had about, I think, 4 times
The number that you
tickets
had
we made.
anticipated.
Yes, and the venue was, congested to a point where we have to take off the seats,
Yeah, man.
and people just stood. So we don't want that this year. We want to attract and attach a certain standard to it to say
The event.
So this year we are trying to work with the COVID-19 guideline again,
Yeah, man.
but with a broader and a bigger venue like the Urban Hotel.
Sure. So, as per our tradition on this show,
Yep.
we always make a toast at the end of the interview. So let's make a toast to more success.
Yes.
More
in the
models
future.
being promoted, putting the modeling
brand,
industry
yes.
of Zambia
Yes, yes,
on
yes.
international
You know-
standards and the whole 9 years.
Of course. Of course.
It has been nice talking to you.
Sure. A pleasure is mine.
More blessings, my brother.
Sure. Thank you very much.
So that was Mr. Yield Kunda from Broadway Models. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm your boy DJ Kipclassic Zambia. Follow me on all my social media pages, by Instagram, by Facebook, by WhatsApp. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Z Underground. Until the next episode, stay blessed.